for the
What's
people
going
on
on?
Facebook. Hello, people.
Captain Video.
All right, so now I got a new episode.
Lumped up.
Hello, welcome to a special edition of Conspiracy 420. And we even have a little theme music going on because we got a very special guest.
Yes.
And our special guest, believe it or not, he's a 450-year-old vampire that is not only a vampire, he's a motherfucking clown.
Child-eating clown.
Introducing child-eating clown. He likes a fresh child every so often.
Yes.
Just like Epstein, like his girls young,
Yep.
he like his children young because he is a clown that eats baby blood. And for 450 years, he's been around.
Yes.
This is a special edition of Conspiracy 420. I'd like to introduce him as Clown Khan, goddammit.
Thank you. Yes, it's true. I love children. They are delicious. I don't discriminate. I love children of all flavors.
All flavors and colors.
Yeah, I've been around for a little while. It kind of started out this way. Back in Romania, I was a birthday party clown,
Yeah.
and I did this birthday party for this rich guy in this castle, and his kid bit me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. So next thing I know, I'm not aging. I'm eating children. But,
Craving blood.
Craving blood and eating children. But it's not a bad thing, I've seen a lot of things. Of course, there was a lot of drugs and alcohol ago. I'm not really sure when I was like 14, 40 something,
Yeah.
But it's been great. Been a great life.
Wow.
450 years old.
Right.
So the transformation, how do you feel the first time you got bitten? Did you knew something was wrong? Did you knew?
Well, first of all, I wish you had bit me when I was in my 20s because I looked better.
You might have had more hair.
Yeah, I had hair back then. Like, you had to wait? You had to
I
wait?
know.
So that's where
Even vampires are cursed sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how do you hunt? When you're hunting for your victim, do you I know it's a whole thing like baby's blood in vampire culture is like the best blood you can have.
The younger the better.
They even talk about that in Angel.
Virgins. I love virgins.
Can you taste the difference between a virgin and a non-virgin?
Oh, that's a very good question.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no. No, here's the deal. It's not really so much hunting as it is just fighting.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I had an ice cream truck for a while. That was great.
Ice cream truck drivers are the creepiest people.
They are.
What's going on there?
It's true. Give me a special kind of creepy. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, they are. It is a special kind of creepy, and I would don't trust the ice cream. But fortunately, there is this thing called corophilia.
What's that?
Corophilia is not to be confused with corophobia,
Yeah.
which is corophobia is fear of clowns.
Fear of clowns.
Corophilia is people are attracted to clowns.
It's the opposite.
Ooh, the opposite.
Right.
Okay.
So it's sort of like I was in the circus.
So you get pussy.
I was in the circus. I was in the Ringling Brothers and Buttermilk Circus, and it's like being a rock star.
Yeah.
So just like rock stars, we have clown groupies.
Yeah.
They're just like rock and roll groupies, except a lot uglier. And instead of bringing us drugs, they bring us like cake. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about cake.
All right. Dad.
So yeah.
I didn't know about all this.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
You dress all hot, you come over to you, bring your cake.
Right, bring us cake.
So
And then they disappear.
And then that's it.
So let me ask you, these groupies, how weird are they? Because there ought to be a clown group. You gotta be there's a special place in hell.
Imagine wanting to fuck a clown. Like, that's like your thing. Yeah, that's where the weirdness is.
But
You gotta bang it with clown makeup.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But did you ever eat one of these people?
Yeah, maybe a few.
Alright.
I'm just saying.
My God, look at that. Here we go. So in the circus, you started working the circus. So you were probably there for the first Ringling Brothers show.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
How was
Brothers,
that?
Back in the day when we still had animals.
Elephants
yeah.
and shit.
You want to hear a great circus story?
Yes.
Okay, so we live on a train, right? Now, it's important to understand what this train looks like. It's a circus train. Silver with banners saying the Ringling Brothers and the Barnum and Bailey Circus. So when this train goes around, you know it's a circus train. So we're traveling on a train. I'm in my room on the train. I have this big giant window in my room on the train. So I have my bed and I have a shelf above where I put all my crap.
Yeah.
I have a small room, but it's a thing. It's a circus.
Right.
So on the train, it's a long train run. So I wake up in the morning. The train is just traveling, going down the track. It's great. It's a great way to live. Sure. Trains go where cars don't. There's no interstates with billboard stuff. You're actually going through the country.
Bumfuck wherever.
Bumfuck
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah.
Been many bumfucks.
Yes.
But that's another story. So we're going down the tracks. Ding, 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 ding. I wake up, and the important part of the story is I sleep naked.
Commando.
Okay, I hope you're thinking about that right now.
Clown commando style.
Clown commando. So I wake up, I'm like, "Ugh, good morning." Actually, probably not. Usually I wake up going, who do I have to apologize to? That's how I usually wake up.
Or who did I bite?
Now it's usually like, fucking Rob Rossi, which is how I woke up today. As we were preparing for the show.
Oh, we got.
Well, you were getting lumped
We
up.
got lumped up in the hard
You
swallow.
texted me at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I did.
I woke up.
No, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I accidentally told him. Alright, that's another thing. Anyway, I'm going back to my story.
Go ahead.
I'm easily distracted.
Now, go back.
You wake up naked.
I wake up naked, and I'm like, and I stand up on my bed to get up to the shelf I get some breakfast made. The train is traveling off, just choo. And I felt, living on a train, you can feel it when it slows down, so it's slowing down.
Yeah.
Something you have to know about trains, they still have, speed limits.
Really?
Yeah, so when they're going through a town or something, they have to slow down. So, I don't know if you see where I'm going with this.
No, I have no fucking idea.
Here I am, up in the shelf,
Yeah.
completely naked. I had opened the curtains of my window because it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Train slowing down, and I come down and I look and I have like a pan and some food in my hands, both hands. And I realized we're going through a little tiny town in bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
And because it's a circus train, full banners and everything, the whole town has come out.
You.
To welcome you guys.
Yeah, we're not stopping in your town because you're too small, but we're gonna go through it. That's pretty much the circus. That's pretty much the circus for them. Is us coming through.
Oh my God.
Now, being a child-killing clown, did you look at this as this is like feast time? It's time to eat. You know what I mean? Like all these people coming to greet you. You were getting hungry,
what could
right?
possibly go wrong?
You were getting hungry, right? Yeah.
But hilariously enough, here I am, completely naked, standing there with this entire town. Like people were coming out of their factories.
Oh my God.
People were stepping out of their cars in the whole town, like grandma.
Holy
And I'm standing there, completely naked, holding like a pan and like some ramen or something. And I'm like,
ramen noodles.
and of course you have to understand that when they see the circus train, they're looking to see if they could see like a tiger or an elephant or a clown. Like we're just juggling around on the trains. That's what we do.
Oh, the unicorn.
Yeah, the unicorn.
Elephant.
I did work on the unicorn show, by the way.
Wow.
So here I am, completely naked, with people just the whole little town of bumfuck nowhere watching me, and I see this one woman with her kid, and they're all looking, and I see this look at they're all with this look of joy on their face, like
It's a clown. It's a clown.
I see this one moment of recognition on this woman's face.
Yeah.
It was like, it wasn't horror.
Thank goodness.
It was just this moment of like, oh, there's a naked
clown.
and I said, I'm holding a pan and some food, and I just give her a little twinkle, like, and she like did a little wave back.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'm as good as a clown.
Yes.
You're
You know what
welcome.
was the interesting thing? Anytime you guys came to New York City, especially the circus, they used to go to the Midtown Tunnel. They would close all that
They
shit
did.
down.
And they brought the elephant.
They
The
would
elephant,
start. They
it
would
was-
start in Long
yeah,
Island City.
It was crazy, man.
I knew a guy that had to clean that, literally that shit up.
Oh yeah.
Because when they bring the elephants and all the stuff through the tunnel, they would shit all over the tunnel.
You know what pissed me off during the elephant
Yeah,
act?
what do you think happened? They're walking
Oh, they're walking and shit.
at the same time.
You know what always pissed me off?
Through the tunnel?
From Long
through the
Island City.
tunnel.
That they would take the because their trains,
They would do it
Barnum
late at
Valley
night.
trains, couldn't fit in Penn Station.
Yeah.
They were too tall. They were too tall. The trains were too tall to get through the tunnel.
They would do this all. They would do this all. They would do that all the
They
time.
would do the walk.
They would do the walk, and every year they did this.
We called it the menagerie walk,
Yes.
and that's where we.
Oh,
elephants.
really?
And everybody loved it. Like everybody would come out and watch.
And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
right?
it
It was
wasn't
very
late.
early
It was
before the
late,
traffic. Yeah, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
It was
yeah. We
insane.
could do it during rush hour.
Now let me ask you
That would be
something.
hilarious.
What's your opinion on the film Freaks? Okay, because that is one of the greatest movies ever made about circuses, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay,
Okay.
you just touched on a great subject.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
I got to talk.
First of all, if I may.
Yeah.
So Todd Browning
Yeah.
directed that movie.
Right.
He also directed Dracula.
The original
which,
Dracula.
by the way, is my
Lugosi right here. Love it. Love it.
So here's what happened. Todd Browning and Lon Chaney did a whole series of silent films.
Yes.
They were sick.
Right.
Was the sound.
Yes. The Unholy Three.
The Unholy Three.
Yep. I know about it.
I could go on, but
It's a bunch, yeah.
so finally they asked him to do the film Dracula. And he was going to get Lon Chaney to do Dracula with him. They
It
were
wasn't
gonna
going to
do
be
together.
Lugosi. It was
But
gonna be Lon Chaney.
he smoked cigarettes like constantly, and Lon Chaney passed away.
Yeah.
He got lung cancer.
Done.
was gone.
Yeah.
So he got Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi,
He was great.
Well,
Romanian.
Lugosi had done the play.
He had done the play. He also played Jesus, by the way.
That I didn't know.
I didn't
Oh,
know
really?
that.
I got.
Wow.
I'll show you without. I'll show you some great pictures of him playing Jesus.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. He played Dracula and Jesus.
And Jesus.
Yeah. There's-
Not
You
too
know
many
what?
people have
You know
done
what they
that.
have? You know what they have in common? They both came back from the dead.
Ta-da!
And you're
Ta-da!
supposed to drink the blood of Jesus also,
Right.
man. That's the wine.
The wine.
The
Yeah.
Both Dracula and Jesus were dead.
Undead.
So he did Dracula, and it saved the studio
Yes,
because
it
it was the biggest
Really
money-making
hit.
film
It was a hit.
of all time at that time.
Oh,
big hit.
Dracula was?
Huge.
Dracula.
It was a huge hit.
Huge.
Yeah.
Same, and they
People were scared shit by it, man.
so they say to him, they say to Todd Browning, you saved our city.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you do anything you want.
And he does freaks.
And so he does.
Oh, he's
Freaks.
the man, right? That's great.
Right. Based on the book called Spurs. It's a French novel called
Yes.
Spurs.
Yes.
And he did this film, and they were like, we want you to give us something horrible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were thinking horror.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was.
So he does this film, and he got this is one of my favorite films. This is why it's one of my favorite films.
Me too.
He got all of the greatest sideshow performers together
at the same time. Yeah.
They've never worked together.
Right.
They're like
different places.
They are
and-
stars in different circuses and
Yeah.
different sideshows.
He got them there.
He got them all together in one place. This is a film that can never be remade.
No.
It can
No.
never be. It's an amazing film. It's so he gets them all together. He makes this film.
Right.
He shows it to the executives
They
in the
freak.
studio, and they're like,
What the
they're
fuck?
like, nobody's ever gonna see this.
Yeah.
We're like, this is horrible. It's horrible. They had a limited release.
Yeah.
They kind of threw it. It got banned in Great
Got
Britain
banned in some places. Yeah.
That's incredible.
because people were just freaked out.
Now, what was the name of the prince, the black prince?
Prince Rainier.
Rainier. He was the guy that was.
He was
a-
also called the Caterpillar Man.
Yes. Oh, Worm Man.
Worm Man.
Yeah. He was the guy that he was a black prince from Africa, wrapped up. He had no arms and legs. He was wrapped up in a blanket almost kind of thing.
Correct.
Okay. But he could light a cigarette with his mouth.
Right.
Okay. He lit the matches. Okay. And the cigarette. When you, it's the most bizarre thing you've ever seen.
Right.
I love it.
I'm going to tell you a true story. I'm going to tell you exactly what got me into sideshow and what pulled me in. I saw. I was in Tennessee
Yeah.
at Tennessee State Fair.
All right.
Now Tennessee State Fair is called the TVA&I Fair.
Yeah.
At the TVA&I Fair, they would bring in Gooding's $1 Million Midway. This is in the 70s, okay? Gooding's $1 Million Midway had one of the very last 10-in-1 shows. They call them 10-in-1 shows. 10 acts in one show.
Okay.
That's what they call it. That's what
Okay.
they call the old side shows. 10-in-1 show.
Where is this?
This is in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay.
They had a 10-in-1 show. And the usual gaffes. A gaff is like a fake freak, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They like the Gorilla Girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they-
The woman.
and stuff. They were,
Right,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Gorilla Girl
Yeah.
and the model that got her head
Right.
chopped off
Right,
and
right,
it's in a
right. The
jar.
fake shit. Yeah.
But they had other things. But for $1 more, you can see the blow up. They call it a blow up. For $1 more, you can see this act. And it was Otis the Frog Boy. Otis the Frog Boy was a thalidomide. You know what thalidomide is? Thalidomide is a drug that they used to give pregnant women to help them with their morning sickness.
Oh.
Turns out birth defects.
Right. Yes, I heard
so
of that.
their
yes.
babies are born with flippers.
Well, flippers. Yeah,
So he was a flipper baby.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man.
Right. They gave it to them and they were born with flippers. Yeah.
But he did that act that you were talking about. Like his act was rolling a cigarette.
With his mouth.
He'd pick up the paper, put the paper out, put the tobacco, roll it in the, pick
In
it
his
up,
mouth.
roll it up.
Yep.
Then he would put the cigarette in the corner of his mouth, open the matchbox,
And
pull out a match,
put 'em
strike
together
the match,
somehow in
and
his
then
mouth.
yeah.
I mean, it was
And
bizarre.
I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
like, boom.
When I was a kid, the only
Right.
place you could see this movie when I was a kid was Channel 13.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Channel 13 showed that shit at like 1:00 in the morning on Halloween time.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God.
Is this real? What
Is
the
this
fuck
real?
Did I just
You know,
see?
I mean, then there was there was also that character that was the half man, half woman.
Correct.
I forget the name.
Correct.
Jack and Jacqueline, or I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Let me have more whiskey. I might think of it.
Jackie and Jekyll.
Something like that. Yeah. You know.
Well, hermaphrodites are very popular. Were very popular in the sideshows.
Yeah.
Some of them were very. Some of them were true hermaphrodites. Some of them were just.
But when you think of freaks,
Yeah.
you do think of the worm guy, okay? But I think you really think of the pinheads, okay?
Schlitzie.
Right,
Yeah.
Schlitzie,
Yep.
and the other one, right? It was two,
Yeah,
right?
there were two.
And what is that disease called?
It's called microcephaly.
Where you have a pinhead.
Microcephaly. Microcephaly. It means tiny head.
Look at my pinhead skull tattoo.
Microcephalic. A person with a pin is a microcephalic.
Yes.
I don't always like with words, but I'll tell you my favorite all-time sideshow performer who was in that movie is Johnny Eck. Johnny Eck was the half man.
Yeah.
He was a half man. He was born without the lower part of his body.
Yes.
Let me tell you a great story about Johnny Eck.
Okay.
So Johnny Eck, he was born without a lower part
He
of
had
his body.
no legs.
He didn't have a
It was nothing.
like below. He didn't even have a pelvis. He was like,
How do you pee?
well, he had children. So
he had a
there's
dick?
something going on. Apparently,
Did he have a dick?
yeah. Well, how else is he gonna impregnate people?
Well,
He had to have a dig. He had to take a shit.
Right.
how'd that work? Oh my
Well,
God.
all right.
He was probably very good with the arms
Maybe
and just moving.
get right on
Here's
top,
a-
hump away like a dog.
Here's a fascinating thing about Johnny Eck. He had a twin brother.
Oh shit.
He had a twin brother who was
Normal?
full. Well, you don't call them normals, but he had a brother who was a full-bodied person.
Yeah.
Twin brothers. Him and his brother went to see a magician. And the magician saw these two. And he's like, I got a great idea.
Oh, kind of man.
Saw a man in half act.
Oh my God.
This is true. So he went.
And use him as the
So here's what they would do. The brother, the full body brother, would be in the audience. He's like, I want to volunteer for the audience. And gets the brother. The brother goes up into the box. And he switches it with Johnny Eck and a midget in pants with legs.
Right. So just the half.
So the man half. And then the legs jump out and start running around in a circle. And Johnny Eck comes out and he's running on his hands, chasing his legs.
Oh my God.
And the way that it was described, the way that I read it described, the audience was like, ah ha ha ha. And then once they realized what they were looking at,
They were freaking out.
Yeah, they were like,
freaked out.
ah ha ha.
Wow. I never knew that. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I've been to the.
Also, one other quick thing.
Yeah.
There's a midget in Freaks,
Yeah.
and he.
Not Hans.
No, not Hans.
Yeah.
It's the other guy. Actually, he's more of a dwarf. He wound up being Master Blaster in the movie with.
Black Hole?
No, Master Blaster in. You know what? I need some more whiskey.
What the fuck?
He played Master Blaster in Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh my God.
Whoa, really?
Wow. What a mess.
Damn. How many years later was that?
He's Italian. I can't remember the name right now.
That's
because I'm kinda
years
drunk.
and years.
It's like 60
later.
years later, man.
Yeah. He played Master Blaster. Yeah.
So
I know too much about this movie.
No, dude. I mean,
picked the right movie to
no,
talk
I
to me
mean,
about.
no. That's one of my look. It's in my top 10 favorite movies of
Me
all
too.
time. Okay, I love it because you could never make that movie today.
Oh, you
Okay?
could never make that movie.
And even
No way.
then, you could barely make it. Okay, all right.
Right.
And he had
It
the,
ruined Todd Broddy's career.
it
by
did.
the
He
way.
was done after that. Mark of the Vampire. I mean, he was like pretty
Yep.
much like done
Done.
after that. I mean, but you know, I like it when somebody has the balls to do something
To
like
do
that.
something like that.
You
You know
know?
what? He's almost like an Ed Wood later on.
I was,
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
just about to mention
Him-
Ed Wood.
him and Ed Wood
Ed
would've-
Wood
yeah.
had
These guys
the
were
most
geniuses.
balls ever.
Yeah,
Totally,
They turned
totally.
into geniuses.
I mean,
Totally.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. Glenn or Glenda?
Glenn or Glenda, Bride
Glenn
of
or
the
Glenda
Monster.
is probably one of the funniest movies I have ever seen in my life.
It is, and it.
That's balls.
That's definitely,
To dress up,
definitely.
to expose
I'm
himself
a
as a...
huge Ed Wood fan.
He
and
was a cross-dresser and he exposed himself
yeah, he didn't care.
in order
Yep.
to... And I'll tell you this. I thought Tim Burton did a loving tribute to him.
He did.
Oh, that
I
was
like
one of
that
my
movie a
favorite
lot.
movies.
I love
Even
that
the guy
movie.
who played the Ghost was great.
Lugosi was oh God, I'm lumped up.
Not Vincent Price.
No.
That's the
Mark
other guy.
Landau. Mark
Mark
Landau.
Landau.
Mark
was
And I'll
Landau.
tell you something.
He won the Oscar for
When,
that.
was
yeah,
great.
I'll tell you something. I don't really watch award
Well,
movies, award ceremonies
No,
much.
I don't either.
But I watch it specifically
When
to
he won
see
for that-
because I love that movie so much,
Do-
and I love Bela Lugosi. I'm a big Bela Lugosi
do you
fan.
remember his speech?
I don't remember his speech specifically, but
Okay.
I will tell you this: I literally sitting by myself in front of the TV. I literally stood up and I cheered when Martin Landau, because I think he not only won the Oscar for himself, which he deserved.
He did.
But
Supporting
but he
actor.
also won it from Bela Lugosi.
What
Never will.
what he did really quick is when he made his speech, he talked about how Lugosi was never recognized correctly.
Correct.
And he said, "This is for you, Bella." And he raised the Oscar up, and they went to a fucking commercial. Okay. So, but it was,
actually,
it was
they started
awesome.
playing. I remember
The
they started
music,
playing the music. He's like, oh,
yeah.
wait, I got
Yep.
He's like, wait.
Yeah. They were out. Yeah.
That was my
That was
favorite.
amazing.
That was one of my favorite Oscar
I
moments.
love that movie.
I thought it was such a loving tribute.
It really was. Burton was perfect for that. To write that and everything into the movie.
It's also up there one of my favorite topics.
I just like when he was like with the hands.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hand thing.
Hey.
Oh, I got you. I'm about to set you up.
Vampira.
That was great.
Vampira. She's got great boobies.
So, Clown Con.
Yes,
Clown Con. Let's talk about Clown Con.
You have something coming up soon. You got an
I
event?
do.
Yes.
I
And,
do.
let's plug the event.
Talk
What's the
about
name
it.
of the event?
Yeah.
Great idea. So I'm doing a show called Nefarious.
Nefarious.
Right.
That's very
It's a new show. It's a little different than the shows I've done in the past. I used to do a show called Debauchery with
Yes.
one of my favorite burlesque performers, Stormy Leather. We did that for 5-6 years. But this is a new show. It's a little different than the shows I've done before. Instead of coming into a venue, show starts at a certain time, it ends at a certain time. This show is going to be a continuous all-night show. And I'm doing it with my new partner, Alaska.
At the Hot Swallow.
Alaska is, we both have something in common. We both have sawdust in our blood. She's also performed in a circus.
Really?
Yeah. She's
like an acrobat.
She's
She's
a
an
flyer.
acrobat,
She's a
yeah.
flyer.
Yeah.
That's circus lingo.
Yeah.
Or acrobat.
It's circus lingo for acrobats.
Yes, she's a flyer. Unfortunately, she's not going to get to do much acrobat in
Not in the
Hard Swallow.
not in the Hot Swallow.
She's
But
like
okay.
the Flying Grayson.
Big Lee would kill us.
He might try. You never know.
She's like one of the Flying Graysons.
Yes.
You know how that
Great.
story ends.
Oh yeah. Robin is killed.
But our first show is on Friday the 13th, September Friday the 13th.
Ooh, Friday
Next
And,
Friday.
yes. And we have, we have Dragon, who is a drag performer. We have Johnny Bizarre, who is a sideshow performer.
Okay.
And we also have Amazing Amy, which is she's a contortionist, but she's a contortionist like you've never seen before. She's very, very different because, well,
That's a person that you can put into all kind of shapes and
oh
sizes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Contortionist. Yeah.
And there's a lot of contortionists. And I also have Delta Major.
Delta Major.
Major is going to do some. She's gorgeous, by the way.
That's
She's
good.
going to do some burlesque. And of course, Alaska's gonna get naked for us.
Naked? Close?
You know what? This is gonna see.
Okay.
Also got some fun raffle prizes. But it's gonna be a continuous all night thing. Starts at 10 o'clock at the Heart Swallow. On
Now, speaking of swallowing, that's Friday the
Here we go.
13th. Okay,
Here we
speaking
go.
of swallow, are there
Here we
any
go.
sword swallows?
I will. If this show goes well, we're gonna continue doing it. Probably a monthly show.
That always freaks
I'll
me
bring
out.
some
Sword swallow.
yeah. I know. Trust me, I know some swords well.
Oh, yeah.
So
Metal swords.
So you're gonna do-
I personally have a very sensitive gag reflex.
so you're gonna do this show. It's gonna be something that might be a monthly recurring.
Might be
Yeah.
a recurring show.
But the
We want to see how
premiere,
this goes.
but the premiere show is Friday next week, Friday 13th.
September, Friday the
At
13th.
the Hard Swap. What time does this amazing show start?
Starts at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Be there.
And it's like I said, it's going to be an all-night event with like every 30 to 45 minutes.
Something
There's going to be
else.
another act. And Alaska and I are going to host it.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're going to...
So you guys are like the Cardinals. You're going to
Yeah.
introduce the act.
Right.
Yeah.
They call them, actually, in the sideshow, they call them talkers.
Yeah.
Come out.
Introduce it. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah.
How was that?
Are you familiar with? She used to be at Coney Island.
Okay.
At the sideshow. Insectivora.
I knew you were going to say
You know I was going to go there, right?
You know?
Do you know her? Really?
We're very, we're like,
I
very sure why.
I rode a subway train with her back to Manhattan from Coney Island one time. Okay, years ago, and we talked for about that whole time, 40 minutes, whatever it was. What a chick, man! Holy
We had
shit!
a good relationship.
Okay, what
She's-
happened to her?
By the way, she's an awesome person.
Yeah.
She's an awesome person.
Yeah.
Here's a funny thing. I was living in Crown Heights at the time,
Uh-huh.
and so us walking out in Crown Heights,
Yeah.
walking around Crown Heights back and forth to my apartment, it got
Yeah, this had to be what, 15 years ago at least or something?
like about 15 years ago. Yeah. Of course you brought it.
What happened to her?
She is an awesome person.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore her.
Yeah.
I know that I mean, I can't tell her story, but
Yeah.
I know that she got into doing stagehand work for a while
Okay.
in Texas. But I know that I think I saw something that she has come back to do some kind of. She does every once in a while comes back to Coney Island for guest appearances.
Guest appearances. I remember seeing her. I mean,
I don't have a lot of contact with her.
nice girl, but God.
She is a great person.
Yeah. Piercings all over,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so Scotty, one more thing. Where is the event at? Give the address, give the event, the
Okay.
time. Let's
Swallow.
get some
So
address.
the Hard Swallow, I think it's 140
It's 140 First Avenue.
First Avenue.
First Avenue between St. Mark's and 9th Street. Can't
Yeah,
miss
it's
it.
right above St. Mark's.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
10 p.m. is when we start.
Friday
But
the
it's a
13th.
continuous all-night thing. If
Right.
you don't get there at 10, you're not going to miss anything because you can come back.
There's another one
There's
coming
gonna
up.
be another one
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Alaska, she's my new partner, and I'm pretty sure my babysitter.
Oh,
She babysits me. She's way smarter than
we
me.
all need a babysitter.
She's
you
way
know?
smarter than me,
Yeah.
and she's super sexy.
Nice.
She even gives women boners.
Whatever that.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
She's awesome. She's a great performer, and this is going to be our first show together. So we're going to see how it goes, and hopefully it's going to be a continuous thing.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question.
Right on.
Do you, that fucking picture of that fucking spider taking out the fucking fish out of the lake, do you fucking run for your life when you saw that thing? Feet don't fucking fail me now.
Yes.
That was
So I'm camping out with my daughter.
That was nuts.
On a place called Rabbit Island,
Yeah.
which, by the way, doesn't have any rabbits on it. I've never
They
seen a
just
rabbit.
call
on
it Rabbit Island.
In
Yeah.
Norris Lake in Tennessee, we're just hanging out in the water, drinking. just floating around, and I see this fish dangling. And I'm like, what is going on there? And I get a little closer. I'm like, oh my god, it's a giant spider
I saw that.
eating a fucking fish.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude, how big was the spider?
It was huge.
well, you know what?
Bigger than your
You know
hand.
what? When you see a spider like that, you think it's ginormous. You know, in
Yeah.
your head, you're like, remember the movie Tarantula?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The movie Tarantula. In my head, it's humongous, but it's probably about. I think it's a wolf spider.
It was like the size of your hand.
The size of my hand.
Maybe a little bigger.
Not my full hand, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it was.
But still, it's impressive. The thing putting out a fish in the end. It's like,
I know.
He like grabs a fish out of the fucking water. I wish I could have seen how it did that. But. And then, you know what? Boats would go by, wakes would sweep up like this, and it would hit him, and he would pull that fish up without dropping it, without getting smacked. He's like, "Boop." Yeah.
All right, I have another question for you. Why do people have a fear of clowns?
Okay.
Which it's coming out, and the joke is coming out. What does people fear with
I'm
clowns?
glad you asked me that, because here's part of my this is conspiracy theories, right? All right, here's the deal. Clowns used to be hilarious. Everybody loved a
Yeah.
clown. You've got your birthday parties.
Right.
Great. I tell you, fucking ruined it for all clowns. John Wayne Gacy,
Yes.
Pogo the Clown,
Yes.
fucked it up for all the clowns.
Yes.
Now, that's a real thing. But here's the other thing. People say to me all the time, I'm creeped out by clowns. Clowns scare me. Like, no, they don't. You just read it on the internet. You got this whole creepy clown thing. It's kind of a popular thing on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really afraid of clowns. There is an actual thing. It's called coulrophobia. It is an actual fear of clowns. Coulrophobia. If you have coulrophobia, when you look at a clown, even a picture of a clown,
Oh, you're out.
Yeah, shit.
shaking,
You couldn't do
crying,
it. You couldn't
you're
do
freaking
it.
out.
Yeah, I couldn't
So
sit
if-
with you if I had it.
Right,
Yeah,
right. And I've seen this personally.
Wow, really?
I've had this poor one and her friends. They had to get off the subway one time. I was on my way to a show.
Wow.
I had to get off subway. So that's a real thing. What drives me crazy is people who are like, clowns are creepy, clowns are scary. Like, you know, that's not really
You're an
true.
asshole, basically,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're just regurgitating
Yeah,
what
you're
you've
just
seen on the
talking
internet.
shit. You see, yeah.
I
You
hate
need
to
to
I think
say
say
it's,
that.
I think it's
I
either
agree.
I think
I
it's
agree.
either the Russians, the Chinese, or some 400 fat guy in his basement in New Jersey.
No, I agree with you because that only started maybe like 15, 20 years
Right,
ago.
right,
You never
right.
heard that
Dude,
before
let
that.
me show you. When you see it, you'll have a fear of fucking clowns.
Well, yeah,
That's great.
all right.
I don't have a fear of clowns.
All right,
Yeah.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That was another
great
great
movie.
movie.
You know what
Great
freaks
movie.
me out?
What's that?
People on stilts. That
I can see
actually
that.
scares me.
I can see
okay?
that.
All right, clowns don't scare me.
I tell you, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what. The only thing that really creeps me out, realistic baby dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Like
Like
porcelain.
baby
like,
doll.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Any
those-
baby doll that tries to be realistic, like
Oh, those
those
are
Cries
creepy.
and
thing
everything.
is weird
Those
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
can be possessed by demonic spirits and shit. And
Yeah.
start walking like Chucky
Like
almost.
Chucky,
Real
yeah,
Chucky
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Or even dolls with oversized heads.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah,
thing for a while.
yeah.
So you're scared of a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Garbage pail kids.
I know. 450 years and what scares me? A fucking Cabbage Patch Kid. Fuck that shit.
Creepy clown
So
right here.
you were clown. You also you did something which I find fascinating to the day. You worked for Smoky Mountain Wrestling
Oh,
for a
who got
while.
the Smoky Mountain Wrestling?
How did
Cornette.
that go? Yeah, Cornette. You ever hear his podcast, The Drive Thru?
I've not heard his podcast.
His podcast is one of the best podcasts. You can listen, and he shits on everything. But he shits on Trump all the time. Like he's like one of those. But he goes to the point that even his fans are like, "Oh my God, you're out of your mind."
He
But-
is out of his mind, by the way.
But he's a genius.
You know, he was my boss for several years.
Yeah.
Well, I freelance, but I worked on the lighting crew for Smoky Mountain Wrestling. I got stoned with
So you saw Jericho, you saw Chris Jericho,
Dirty White Boy.
Dirty White Boy, another guy, great one.
I used to get sit back in the arena with Dirty White Boy and get stoned all the time. And Dirty White Girl, by the way.
Oh yeah, Dirty White Girl was hot.
Yes, it was.
You also hanged out with Brian Lee. He was a guy that was a fake Undertaker for a while. So you were with some big name guys that became bigger later on.
I will tell you this. What I don't get starstruck many times, but in wrestling, one time we had as a guest the Mongolian Stomper came.
Oh yeah, he was great. He was fucking
the
great.
Mongolian Stomper.
Now wait a minute. My aunt is actually watching right now. Okay? My aunt Linda is yes, she wants to know if we're lumped up. We're lumped up. Lumped up, Aunt Linda. Lumped up.
She called myself Lumped Up the Clown.
Lumpy the Clown.
Lumped up.
So Friday the 13th, that's symbolic. Did you pick this date for the show, or is that something that Big Lee came to you?
Big Lee picked the show.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, he picked the date.
Because that's an interesting thing, Friday the 13th.
How did
We were having a meeting, he's like, oh, I got it. Friday the 13th. I'm like,
now let me ask you, because you're 450 years old, okay? How did Friday the 13th become a scary date? How did that happen? I mean, it's before the movies, right?
movies.
Love you too.
It's like one of those things. It's like the black cat crossing your path. It's like one of those like urban legend that became something bigger.
I think it's older than that, isn't it?
I think it has to do with, death cemeteries or something.
Cemeteries. Yeah. I don't know. We gotta look
Thanks
it
for
up.
asking me a question I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
450 years, you'd think I know everything, but I
you
don't.
should. You should. What do you got that
A
flag?
graduate from Clown College.
Now, what's your opinions on Shakes the Clown?
Shakes the Clown, man. That was a great fucking
That was
movie.
a great movie. The opening scene.
I actually got a great story about that.
But wait, opening scene of Shakes the Clown. Opening scene of Shakes the Clown. He's banging Florence Henderson.
So,
The best.
Brady Bunch.
I actually,
What the hell?
the first time I watched Shakes the Clown, I was actually with some other professional clowns who were watching it. I thought this was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Years later, it was a few years ago, Bobcat Goldthwait directed his first movie.
Right.
It was a found video type style,
Okay.
one of those found video things about Bigfoot. And they wait.
Bigfoot's on topic here, man.
Look this up. This was his first directorial debut.
He did a movie about Bigfoot?
Yeah, but it's like a found video.
Yeah.
And they did a screening at BAM.
Okay. I didn't notice.
I went there, saw it. He was there. He did a Q&A.
Yeah.
And I was like, great guy, by the way. Great guy. Just stayed all day, all night, answer everybody's questions.
Right.
Talked about things. I came up to him afterwards and I go, I'm a former clown with the Ring About the Circus. And me and some of the other circus clowns watched Shakes the Clown. And I just want you to know that I saw this film with real circus clowns and we actually loved it. And he's like, he looks at me and goes, I think that's the best thing I've heard.
Probably.
I think that was another.
That movie's nuts, man.
That's like a cult classic.
Great.
It is. It's a total cult classic.
It's a movie that came out in the beginning. You're looking at this shit like, what the fuck am I watching? Then you watch it again and you're like, wow.
In the first 10 minutes, he wakes up in bed with Florence Henderson. Florence Henderson, okay? And he goes to the bathroom and he's peeing.
Kid pees on his head because
Kid pees on
he's
his
passed
head.
out by the fucking toilet.
By the toilet, yeah. Kid pees on him.
And Florence Henderson has got makeup smeared all over her face. Clown makeup.
Yeah. She looks like a wreck.
By the way,
yeah.
these are real things. I've smeared clown makeup all over quite a few.
I done
Sure
that
you
too.
have.
Every Halloween, I'm always a creepy clown, an evil clown.
Evil clown.
That's when the demons take over for 24
Yep.
hours. I get them on it.
Yep,
Shit
yep, yep.
happens.
What is your favorite clown movie of all time?
My favorite clown movie would have to be Shakes the Clown.
Shakes the Clown.
that's-
Okay,
that's-
okay, okay.
My favorite movie of all time is King Kong.
33 or
The
76?
original 33.
That
Okay,
was that was
okay.
actually
Willis
great.
O'Brien. Don't get me started on that.
Yep.
Of course, Freaks is in there, and Wood is in there. Some Rosemary Baby.
Rosemary's Baby, amazing, amazing movie. Yep, yep, yep.
You know,
You know what's one of my favorite scary movies of all time?
What?
It's the original Blair Witch Project.
oh, right on.
Yeah.
That was really creepy.
That was,
Yeah, that
that was
was
like
creepy.
the first popular found
Realistic,
video, found video.
yeah,
They
realistic
made
kind
it
of
seem
thing.
like it was like if that was a real shit, you were all freak out.
Yeah, it was a handheld camera,
Yeah.
all jumpy and everything.
And
Yeah.
it made more money than anything. And then they tried
You
to
know,
remake it. And
I
it sucked.
gotta
That's
say,
pretty much it.
I gotta say, my favorite scary movie of all time is The Exorcist.
You know,
Okay, I think if you're raised Catholic,
freak me
okay,
the fuck out.
it creeps you the fuck out. All right, it hits every fucking point in your upbringing
with you
with that. You
100%.
go like, it's nuts. I watch it now. I still can't watch it by myself. You know, it's like scary shit.
I'm with you 100%.
I woke up right in the middle of sleeping and The Exorcist was on and I had to change the channel.
You know when?
When I was a kid and the commercials would come on the radio,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah, freak you out.
even just the commercial, the radio
Alone,
commercial,
alone,
dude,
yeah.
would freak me the
I
fuck
can
out.
tell you one thing, if you ever feel alone, watch the fucking Exorcist. You ain't alone no more.
No. Wow.
You're gonna hear anything. You'll be what?
We're coming up on October. It's Halloween, right?
That's when all the great movies come out.
Yep.
All right, guys. So right now, Scotty, what other shows are you gonna perform?
Well, so far it's this. I do guest shots at other shows. I don't have anything up at the moment, but Nefarious. Come to Nefarious.
Come
Come
to
to
it.
Nefarious.
September 13th.
The Hard
at
Swallow.
Hard
September,
Swallow.
Friday the 13th
Friday
at the Hard
13th, that's a
Swallow.
special day.
First Avenue, 140 First Avenue.
Between St. Mark's
Between
and
St.
9th
Mark's
Street.
and 9th.
Yep.
Mike,
On the
what,
east side.
oh yeah. Mike, what do you have coming up?
Well, we got Sunday we got the rock show.
We're gonna talk about
we'll
the Man in Black.
Right, the Man in Black. The next 2 weeks, part 1, part 2. Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. Check it out.
Tell them to
What
put
can
up.
we do for you?
What you got?
What can we do for you?
By the way, Erin is going to be my raffle girl.
Erin Shako right here off camera.
Erin Jago
Off
up there.
camera, off camera.
Yeah, looking good.
She needs to be on camera.
You want to
She's
say
going to be my
hi?
raffle girl. Yeah.
Come on in.
Get in there.
Come on in, Erin.
Look at
Hey!
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
She's going to be our,
Bartender at Pink's and Johnny's.
And Johnny, yeah.
And
Bartender of the
Johnny.
Stars.
she's going to be our raffle girl at the show. And who would not want to buy tickets off of you?
How could you not?
Aaron's hot.
Look at that.
Whiskey?
And she's going to be with whiskey.
Is there still a Jägermeister special going on?
Jaeger.
Get-
All the Jaeger.
Get me a
Erin has been
Jägermeister.
getting me lumped up for
Yeah, put these drinks on.
a long time.
I'll take tequila.
Tequila, whiskey,
Yeah.
Jaeger,
Let's tell
thank
them to
you.
Put on rock. Put on rocks.
All the things.
We get lumped up on this show.
All the
We did
things.
it. And me this weekend I'll be at Bar None
Saturday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm doing Ohio State on Saturday. It was a huge crowd we got.
It's an Ohio State
And then
bar.
Sunday is the premiere of the International will officially turn into a Pittsburgh bar. We will have the regular games in the morning, like in the daytime. We'll have
Right.
the Jazz, we'll have the Giants.
Right.
And pretty much that's what I'm doing this week. And that pretty much what happened. They were doing the rock show. Today I did my show with Freak John, the Freak Show.
Very
We
good.
did,
Very good show.
Episode 65 of the Freak Show.
The Getting Lumped Up universe is taking off.
Yeah, so we're definitely doing. We got about we're getting numbers. We're starting to get a lot of hits. The Bobby Steele interview's going good.
Yeah.
We got fucking the world premiere of this great man right here, Clown Khan. Goddammit, with his
What could possibly go wrong? What's good?
All right, people.
Thank you,
And
dear.
what do we say?
Don't get
drunk.
drunk.
We
Get lumped up. Cheers.
Have a good one,
Love
people.
you all.
And have a good weekend.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Don't get drunk. Get lumped up.
Hurrah.
50
We
minutes,
rule.
not bad. That was a good
That was
show.
fun.
That was great. You were
That
great.
was
Thank
50
you.
minutes.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thanks for
Great
having
guest.
me.
We're still live on Facebook. You know, people are gonna have
Yeah.
questions.
This is the
people
bonus
writing?
section when people see shit that's not on
I
the
gotta-
regular
I gotta
show.
read it.
It's like the bonus DVD part. You know?
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna since I'm in makeup, Alaska. I wish Alaska could have been here, but she's working at Swallow.
well, this is a
You know,
conspiracy.
she's made up. Yeah, she's made up some flyers. So we're gonna do a little promotional tour, which means we're just gonna bar hop.
Bar hop a few places. That's all. Oh man,
That was fun.
that was fun. That was
enjoyed
good.
it.
Glad you came on, man.
Clown Khan.
Clown Khan. I had to bring. I was thinking about it all day. I said I gotta bring a freak.
Yeah, of
I
course.
got. I mean, it's one of the greatest movies ever,
It's one
man.
of my favorite
Yes.
all-time movies.
Yes.
You
Yes.
picked the exact right thing to talk to.
I've
I could literally do
I
an
was
entire
very-
show just talking about.
I've loved that movie since I'm 10 years
I was
old.
pretty much going to bring that too, but I also was going to bring up Ed Wood.
Ed Wood,
Because
yeah.
Ed Wood, that whole thing he did
Fantastic,
for
man.
the Gozo, that was great.
Yeah.
And the guy that played, I really thought he was the Gozo for a second.
He
and with his-
acted just like Lugosi.
and with the helmet shit, holy
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
shooting him up.
Yeah, it was morphine, really.
Yeah,
But yeah,
morphine,
yeah.
Dude, that was more.
Andy!
Eddie.
Andy! You know, you know,
Sidekick. Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Call off to smell my shit.
how about the,
So great.
how about the, you know what, man? George the Animal Steel had a
Yeah,
cat.
yeah, as Thor Johnson.
And Tori Johnson. Oh God. Yeah, great wrestler.
When that guy says to him, Mr. Lugosi, I love you in Invisible Ray as Karloff's sidekick.
Sidekick?
Fuck you!
Sidekick? Fuck you. Oh, doesn't deserve my shit. And it is true that they did offer.
Frankenstein.
It is.
It's all me.